Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to the computer literacy tutorial. My name is Bita Mwanza. As you can see, the spelling on the welcome message and letter on Funda site. It is a great pleasure for me to be with you, the second semester students. Also want to congratulate those who passed the subject in first semester. I know it wasn't easy to cover or to complete all the assignment and exam and submit it on time. So really want to appreciate the effort and all, even though it is for your own good. But I think there's a reason to actually give you a flower on that. So for the second semester students, first of all, as I said, my name is Bita, and I'm going to be meeting you over here every day. Bita is BHY2TA. So we're going to be meeting after every second Tuesday, as you can see on your outline or timetable, cornerstone timetable. And throughout this module, we're going to cover 10 to 11 modules, which I'm going to show you on the list. But before I start anything, I need to speak first about the Funda site. There's no way that you can pass this subject if you don't know how to manipulate the Funda site. Please make sure that you're able to log into Funda and to use the tabs on Funda and menus and so on, because most of this stuff, I mean, the learner guide, the assignment and things to do or communication is done on Funda. So if there's any question or any problem that you want to bring up to me, you can simply send a message on Funda. I'll get it immediately in my email or on my phone, so I'll be able to explain to attend you as soon as possible. So as you can see, I'm sure that my screen might be looking very small to you, but you are familiar with the Funda site. You can see what I'm facing right now. So once you registered Cornerstone, they'll give you the username and the password. So all the communication in Cornerstone is done on Funda site. You know, I just presume that you know very well how to use this site, and you're going to understand what I'm going to show you. So the course name is Computer Literacy. The credit is full credit, which means 40 national hours. So in this course, we're going to see different modules. The very first one is the keyboarding. As you know, the keyboard is part of our of the input device, which is very important because most of the 85 of operations that we do on the computer, we use the keyboard. So this is why it is very important for you to learn to go through and learn the keyboard and understand what does it mean, or how can you use the keyboard in a very good way. So but the keyboarding is not like included totally into our package for now. From this year on, last year we used to do that. This is your self-study, so you can just go through it and see, find some of the software which can allow you to type faster or to learn the shortcut. If you are in need of like having a list of different existing shortcuts on the keyboard to ensure the speed in working on the computer, you can send me a message. I will be able to email you that. So all our communication will be happening on Funda. So you send me the message on Funda, I'll be able to reply to you anytime. So I find it a very good idea to have this tutorial, because you can simply, out of your class time or on your free time at home at night or day, go through the link that I sent to you. So before I start the tutorial, I have to send the link, which will lead you to the video on YouTube or Google to watch exactly my tutorial as I'm delivering it now. So it is a pleasure for me to have you online directly, but should you be disturbed for a reason or another, you can still have opportunity or chance to re-watch this video and send me the message on internet. So I'm sure that all of you have easy access on internet at home or at Cornerstone or in any CLC out there. So this is the only key that you need in order to be on time with what we need to do. We only have 1 hour during the tutorial. So if we have questions, my QA is open. Q&A is open, so you can still ask me directly a question, then I'll answer to you. So as I said, we're going to, the part of this course is we have the keyboarding. You need to know how to use the keyboard. And secondly, we're looking at Windows. Windows 7, of course, module 1 and 2. We have the learner guide. Learner guide is simply the books on Funda site. I'll show you where to find it. So Windows 7, module 1 and 2. And after Windows 7, we have Internet module 2. So in Windows, we're going to learn things such as saving a document, changing the desktop background, screensaver, setting up changing the date and time on your computer, or setting up the user on the computer, different users, creating a user, second user or third user on the computer, how to use the control panel, element of Windows such as the icons, start button, and mostly how to create folders and how to save a document in a proper folder, and what is a folder, what is a file, difference between all these little, not little because some of you might not be familiar with it, but this is what the Windows covers, zipping, how to zip a folder, how to use the help and support on Windows in order to learn some of the skills that you might not be sure of. So those will be the part or element of Windows. They are simply defined on the learner guide or on the book. Inside your computer book, you find it. So apart from the Windows 1 and 2, I said we're going to learn as well Internet module 2. As a student, nowadays, you need to know how to use Internet. So at some point, people can do the research and don't find what they want on the Internet, simply because they don't know how to search properly. So you need to know how to use the web and how to use the email. In your Google or Gmail, Google Mail, you can do a lot. You can actually do a lot, but if you don't know how to use it, to use the email, you might not do it properly. So apart from the Internet, you're going to see Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word at this point is divided into 3 modules. We're going to see module 1, which is very much on how to create a document, how to format a document, how to edit a document. So those 3 major points that you're going to see throughout module 1 in Microsoft Word, in Word 1. So module 2 will be based very much on like spelling and grammar, autocorrect, using the page numbers, page break, section break, margins, and all those other skills on Word 2. And Word 5 is very much on how to create tables, how to create the tables, how to format a table, how to edit the columns and rows in a table. So you'll be able to cover all these. Microsoft Word goes from module 1 to 9. So it's Cornerstone, we only give the 3, Word 1, 2, and the 5. So you'll find the learner guide as well on the resources tab on Funda. So apart from Microsoft Word, we're going to see as well Microsoft Excel. Excel module 1 and 2. So in module 1, we're going to learn the spreadsheet itself, how to format, to edit a spreadsheet. We're also going to learn 7 basic formulas in Excel, such as sum, maximum, minimum, count, average, large, and small. And in module 2, we're going to do very much to deal with the settings of a spreadsheet. Sometimes for those who have used a spreadsheet before, it is not always easy to print something on a spreadsheet. Sometimes you might think that you're printing one document or one page. You can have out there 3 or 4 pages in half and all that. So we can learn in module 2 how to set information on one page in a spreadsheet, how to add borders, and how to use the shading, and many more skills in Microsoft Office Excel module 2. Apart from Excel, I'm going to do PowerPoint. PowerPoint, it's your presentation program. So as a student, I'm sure as a leader at Cornerstone, you need to be able to speak, to compile a presentation. So with the Microsoft PowerPoint Module 1 and 2, you're going to learn how to compile, how to create a presentation, how to format, edit text on a presentation. We might touch a little bit of the design, because as a presenter, you need to be able to create some graphics, things that can allow the audience to understand your message, or people that are in a conference room or whatever classroom to understand the message you're delivering throughout the presentation. So if I'm fast in a way that I'm speaking, you can stop me anytime. I'm a French speaker or French speaking person, but our course is very much practical. So whatever that I'm going to show you, we can find time to do it on the screen, to share the screen. You can see how I do it. I will advise you to have Windows 7 or Microsoft Office 2007. Even 2010 is not still a problem, because we have a lot of the same settings. So as I said, in PowerPoint, we'll learn how to compile a presentation, animation, transition, and how to add the sound and all. So these modules requires a lot of time in order to, like what I'm going to do here in 1 hour, we do it outside there for many days. So it means you have a you have like 85% of a responsibility to go through the manuals, to read the instructions, and meet me in the tutorial for you to ask questions. So I'll be expecting questions from you. So even at home, when you're busy doing something, and then you start learning something, just send me a message on Funda quickly. I'll be able to respond. I'm very much fast when it comes to the emails and all this electronic stuff. I can respond or get back to you anytime if you send me a message. Weekend or public holidays. So I don't work on weekends or public holidays. So if you have any problem or anything that you need to ask to me, I know for some reason students are busy at work and many families and all this. So I had many excuses whereby, like, I was busy at work, I was not able to do this and that. I have to find time on weekend to do things. I can slightly maybe accept to work on Saturday. If you have a problem on Saturday, you can still send to me. But if you send me a message on Sunday, no matter how urgent it is, I might not attend to that. So I can get to it on Monday or any other day. So this is how we're going to be working. Unfortunately, I can't see you, but I'm sure that you can see me. But that's not important. I just want to be sure that you be able to understand what we're going to do. I know this is one of the advice that I want to give to you. Myself, I used to think that I know how to use the computer, to manipulate the computer before, but when I went for the computer courses, advanced computer courses and so on, so I could see that I didn't know anything. I was just pretending. So believe me, you're going to learn a lot, even though you can go on Facebook and you can send emails and receive, but believe me, there is a lot out there that you need to learn. Most of the students are failing some of the assignments in other subjects because they're not good in computer. So they can't simply understand how to do some of the formatting, such as line spacing. If they give you an assignment, they say your line spacing must be maybe 2.5, your spacing between paragraph, you need to insert the section break, the first page can be portrait and the second can be landscape. So it might look crazy to you, but yeah, that is I mean, it's possible for you to do that. So as well as the table of content and page numbers, if they want you to format your page numbers, not in numbers, but in alphabet like A, B, C. So all those challenges, if you're very much aware, or if you're very much on this business of, I mean, in this computer course, will be able to understand all that I'm talking about. So for now, I want to introduce you to the, I mean, computer or information literacy, I mean, computer literacy site. So I'm sure that you're going to see the same window as I'm seeing it right now. So over here you have on home, we have the menu bar on over here. So on top, first of all, you can see the red button. The red tab is the second semester. This, the one on the right is your first semester. So you don't need to use this. Your semester is this one, first semester. So when you log into on Funda, you need to click on this tab. That's where you're going to. This is where you're going to find all the possible information that you need for this particular semester. So down here, you have announcement. This window will be giving you the announcement. What needs to be done? Announcement. Welcome to the computer literacy, as you can see. So we have the assignment which is open today, MS Word. Let me go slowly. I need to open something to show you. So if you also can do this with me, you can go to module outline after home. So I'm sure that you're there. Let's open computer module outline. This is Microsoft Word document. I'm sure that you'll be able to open it. I'm using 2013 over here, so it might look slightly different from your computer. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. Okay, so this is the outline. This is the outline. The name is computer literacy. The date. This is my name, Bita Mwanza. As you can see, this is my email. This is my Skype, my office number, my cell phone number. LZ Brown, she's the moderator. So whatever work that you do, you and me. I mean, if you submit your assignment to me, I will mark it and send it to the moderator at the head office where they can moderate this. This is the email, LZ email. As I said, these are the modules that we're going to go through. So we have introduction and keyboarding. I mean, what I'm doing today. We have Windows XP 1 and 2. We don't have any assignment to submit on the keyboarding. So I can repeat this again. We're not going to submit any assignment on keyboarding and introductions. There's nothing to submit. But even on Windows, we don't have assignment to submit. But there are some workbook activities which you need to complete for your own performance. Please make sure that you go to the learner guide. I'll show you what the learner guide is. and you can complete the workbook activity. Very important. So our activities are very nice and easy. You can just go through it with your computer. Make sure that you have a computer. So if you don't have a computer, you can use Cornerstone Lab or wherever you are. I'm sure that in the CLCs, you should be able to have a computer lab or some, so you can't do this stuff on an iPad. It might be not easy. I know some of the students told me they have an iPad, but you can browse on the internet, but when it comes to this, it might give you a problem. So apart from this, we have internet. On internet as well, we don't have any assignment to submit. But starting from Microsoft Word, Word 1, 2, and 5, we have one combined formative assessment to submit, which covers Word 1, 2, and 5. And this assessment, yeah, you can call it assignment, but we call it formative assessment. It is called formative because it is an assessment that we giving to you while you're still under formation, under training. This is why we call it formative. So we have one formative assessment which will be due on word processing, MS Word 2007. It covers 20%. Yeah, I know I can't control how much time will you take it home to do it, but I know it's out of 120 minutes. This is due on 25 or 25th of September. I know this date seems to be very, very far, but I'll get probably people telling me that my child was sick or my child is screaming and seeing funny stuff in the room. We can't sleep. So I had so many complaints, or excuses, and like I don't have electricity, we have a problem in the area. So from today on, please go on it, be on it, and try to see how you can cover up what needs to be covered. So never think that it's very far, because very soon we're going to be in August and September is just now. So apart from Microsoft Word, we also have Excel 1 and 2. So I'm going to introduce, I introduce first the course, then you do the assignment after that and submit it. So on the 2nd of September, I'm going to introduce Word 1 and 2, or I'll be answering questions from you on Word 1 and 2. If you go through your learner guide, then on the 16th of September, I'm going to be on Word 5. Then you need to submit this combined assessment on the 25th of September. So apart from this, you need to submit as well the assessment on in Microsoft Excel Module 1 and 2 and PowerPoint 1 and 2. So it's only, I'm expecting 3 assignments from you. One which covers Word 1, 2, and 5. The second one is covering Excel 1 and 2, which is here. And the third one is covering PowerPoint 1 and 2 in one assignment, not 2, just one, combined one assignment. Now, apart from this, we're going to do, on the 4th of November, we will open the summative assessment, which is like the final exam that you need to do. So the final exam covers 40%, and it will take place on the 4th November from 6 a.m. until 11:59 p.m. So the site will be open from this time. The assignment, the assessment or the exam. So you need to complete it. It will be a 2.5. Is it 2 hours? Yeah. Okay, it's 120 minutes, but we will make it 180 or 150, 150 minutes, so that you can have 30 minutes to read instructions and to go through the tests. So these are the words that I'm expecting from you. Computer literacy semester 2. It should be 2. Yeah. So these are the assignments I'm expecting from you. But for now, on Funda, when you go to assignment, I'm sure that we're together. You're going to find MS Word. How can you complete our assignment? The assignments are done on a template. So we give you different templates. You use the template to apply the answer on there. So when I open MS Word, okay, you can see that I have the question paper on top, MS Word formative assessment. This is like a question paper. So you have to open it. It is a PDF document which you can print. So you can just print it. Otherwise, you have to work with 2 monitors or the same monitor. You can just use your taskbar. So you'll have your name on there, your student number, and these are the questions. For instance, open the BB takeaway docs. It's just the file extension. Save it as your name. Don't leave your name. You replace it with your name. My name is Beta. I'll say Beta BB takeaways. Yeah. So this template, where can you find it? It's still on Funda under assignment. You can see that we have the template over here, which is in Microsoft Word. So you open this template. Let's see. Yeah, change the headings to interesting word art and all that. So you'll be following the instructions and applying them on the template that you have, which is open. So this is how it works. This applies as well in Excel, PowerPoint, and so on. So any assignment that we have on here should be done on a template. But sometimes they might ask you to open a blank document, which doesn't need a template. So if there's no need of templates, you can just work it on a blank template. So make sure that you open your question paper, which is this, and you're still on Funda, you find the proper template which they want you to open. In my case, I have, for Microsoft Word, we have 3 templates. First, you start with the first one, and you'll find the time to go to the second and the third one. Throughout the questions, they'll guide you on how to open the second and the third one. Okay, I can see questions over there. Who's the person? Hello, mine won't open. What must I do? What is not opening? Okay, if you can't open your assignment or anything, I'm sure that you don't have Adobe Flash Player or a software, proper software that can open the PDF. So make sure that you have the PDF, Adobe Flash Player or PDF, I mean, whatever software that can allow you to open the PDF. Eden seemed to be one of the first semester students. This name, I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, I'm fine. You're greeting me. If there's any question, you can type it. I'll be able to attend to that. So this is where you can find the assignment, as you can see. Now, where is our books, which we're calling the learner guide? So you can go to resources. So once you reach the resources, you're going to find the learner guide. The learner guide are inside these folders. We have activity template. The same template I did show you down there, you can find it into activity template. But the activity templates are mostly part of the template that you need for your own performance. Any template, any assignment template will be loaded or uploaded on assignment tab on Funda. Now, starting with the keyboarding plus Windows, Unit 1. So you click on the folder. We have 3 learner guides. So I'm going to try and open one, which is the Windows 7 Module 1. This is our computer book. They are very nice books. You'll love it. I promise. Just click on there. This book gives as well headache sometimes if you don't have a flash player on your computer. If you can't open any PDF on your computer, also you cannot manage to open this document. So make sure that you have a proper software that can allow you to open this manual. As you can see in the corner here, it takes time to upload because it is a 3G document which is a bit heavy. So it's about 17 megabytes. So when you download this out of your modem, USB modem, so you're going to spend like 17 megabytes. This is for Windows. So I don't know what will be Excel and others. So think about that. You can download this at Cornerstone or at any other place where you have easy access to the internet and save it on your USB so that you can use it when you want it. So it is still opening. So in Unit 2, you'll find MS Word 1, 2, and 5. Those are the books which you need to read in order to complete the assignment. So you find this word MS Excel 1 and 2 in Unit 3. I can do that actually. Oh, come on. Yes. And in Unit 4, you're going to find PowerPoint. In Unit 4, you find PowerPoint 1 and 2. So this is how we have actually structured it this time to make your life easy. So let's see a few megabytes to go or some seconds. I'm going to open it. So this is a very nice book, very nice project. You will enjoy it. You will actually, yes, I think the download is completed. I can open it. I have one on the USB, but I wanted to download so that you can see how it works. Okay. Okay, sometimes when you open it, it asks you to run. You can click on the run. Yes, here is your learner guide. Believe me, this is excellent. Windows 7 Module 1, Skills Pro. I'm actually from Skills Pro. I didn't introduce myself. So Skills Pro is our service provider. So these manuals and all these products comes from the head office at Skills Pro. You can browse on www.skillspro.co.za. This website is on my welcome letter. I've actually stated this in my on the letter. So as you can see, number one, if I want to go from a page to another one, I can click in the corner here and just turn the page. So easy, and bring it back. So very much flexible, or I can go on the arrow on the right. I'll be able to navigate from the page to another one. So we have a nice screenshot in here in color. You will enjoy it. You can just see how it is really nice. So you can browse and go to any page that you want. If you don't want it in full screen, you can still go down here. We have 3 icons. If I want to see what the formative, I know we have formative assessments in this book, so you don't do what is in the book. The book will give you just the skills, enough understanding to complete your formative assessment. If you want to go to a certain page, or page 15 or something like that, you can just go to search. You see this little block comes up. You can say page 15 and press enter. You can see. So you can click on there. It takes you to page 15. So it's so quick. You don't need to. You do not need to go to read as I'm doing it, unless if you want to check it out. So it is a very nice book. But remember, this is a copyright. You don't send it to your friend or give it to someone out there, because we have the copyright. And this is only sought, used for Cornerstone in this particular case. So if you do, after the search, we have the full screen, so you can minimize or maximize your window from here. If you click, you can minimize it. You can restore down, or you can click back to maximize the window. But I like the third icon, which is the note. Let's say if you've been reading something on this particular skills and you want to add comment, you can just click on here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you click on the note, then you type any note in here. New. Yeah, you click on new. Almost forgot. Okay, something like this. I can take a note on this particular page and I click on add. Yeah. So here's my note at the bottom. I can click and drag it wherever I want. This is my note. I can see this note is part of this section. I can leave it there. So whenever I come on this page, I know that there is a note. I can see this like paperclip icon. If I click on it, it gives me the note. So you can place this. Unfortunately, if you drop it, you won't be able to move it again, as you can see. So you make sure that you drop it at the right place before you release the mouse button. So this is excellent. You don't need the pen. So everything is done electronically. So you can just type your note and place it where you want and follow the instructions as you can see on the window. And down here it is exit. If you click on here, you're going to exit from this. Now, let me pick up one of the activity to show you what you need to do. I told you that in the outline on Windows, for instance, we have the workbook activities to complete. These activities are not to be submitted to me, but they are part of the activities that you need to do and complete for your performance. So you need to improvement and stuff like that. So believe me, our activities are very nice. They just like a little teacher next to you showing you what to do. All you need to know is just to read. If you can read, you'll be able to do the activity. So let's say I want to read this activity 2. Let's see activity 1. How does it look? Okay. Yeah, activity 1, for instance. If I've never touched the computer before, this is now a new person. I'm the new person. I've never used the computer before. I don't know what it is, but I just need to follow the instructions and see what am I going to learn on this activity. Number 1, you need to double click on this page in order to zoom it out. Yes, see, if you double click, it comes, you can make it bigger, double click again, goes in. So you can navigate, you can still navigate on the right, you can click on there, you turn from a page to another one, on the left as well. So this is the activity. What does it say? In this following activity, you will practice the mouse, practice moving icons. In this, or in the following activity, you will practice moving icons. Move the mouse pointer to point at the recycle bin icon. You can see how easy it is. So I'll move my mouse pointer on the recycle bin icon and wait until I read the second question. Press and hold down the mouse button. So I'm going to press and hold down the mouse button, which is actually the left click. And continue to press the mouse button while moving the recycle bin. So I'll click and hold on the recycle bin and release the mouse button when icon appears below any available icon. Select and move different desktop icon. So if we need to check this, actually it's something like this. I'll just click not only recycle bin, okay, I can use this, click and drag, you see. So as long as I can read English, I can do this. I don't need, so they are very nice activities which can allow you to learn a lot. So you just follow the instruction and apply, practice, and you have your piece of paper, you can say, I've done and completed this particular activity. I can see, Eden, I have the proper software, all the other stuff opens, but not my modular outline. Okay, Eden, you can send me this, you can send me a mail. I will reply back to you. I can email you the outline. Oh, anyways, you're still going to have the same problem. Just try that out, because the outline is a PDF document. Otherwise, I can convert it in Word and send it to you. Please send me a mail to refresh me on that. So, as I told you, we only have like 45 minutes, because after me, there's another tutorial coming. So, this is a full presentation of what you are going to be doing throughout the semester. As you know, we can't complete this book in 1 hour in Windows, and apart from this, we still have Windows 1 and 2. So I'll be sitting here in a tutorial, so you can bring questions. You can go through the manuals before we meet. And when I just come here, as you can see, today is the 15th of July. I've been here. We're talking about introduction, which is very much important. The keyboarding is your self-study, which you can do at home. You can go through your keyboard and try to practice on there. We have on the 29th of July, because the next week we don't have tutorial, it's only the second week. Then we're going to speak about Windows. I'll come up with some of the difficult tasks, but you can go through the manuals, and then we're going to discuss on this particular module. So this is all for today, and I'm sure that this was important for you, and very much convinced that throughout the semester we're going to achieve a lot together. We're going to learn a lot as yes. So my Q&A was open for questions. There were no much questions, so I don't have enough time for questions. Send me a message on Funda. I'll be able to get back to you. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening or good afternoon, and I'll see you very next time.